Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. My God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Lord. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Glory to God. Yes, Lord.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hey. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This is a very personal, individual time that God is approaching us with. He knows our name.
Yes.
And He wants to deal with us individually.
Yes.
He always has.
Yes.
But this is a time of urgency.
Yes.
And He wants us to know this. This is a time of urgency. He wants us to know who He is. There's no one equal to Him. He wants us to stop putting things before Him.
Yes.
He says that I am the Lord thy God, and besides me there is none other. I want you to know that.
Yes.
He wants us to put our trust in Him.
Yes.
It's imperative. It's important. It's vital. Today I want to, not my intent to be before you long, but I just want to give you what He's given to me to give to you.
Amen.
I'm going to go to the book of Isaiah, the 40th chapter. The verse of emphasis is verse 31.
But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint.
Read that again.
But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
The New Living Translation says that in that same scripture that was read, those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Trust the reading and the hearing of the word of the Lord.
Amen.
I want to dismiss this thought that we have waiting on the Lord. The concept of
Yes, Lord.
doing nothing.
Well, hallelujah.
Here it says, but they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. If you're waiting on the Lord and your strength is going to be renewed, that doesn't sound like to me that you're doing nothing. If your strength is going to be renewed. If you need renewed strength, that means you have exerted
Come on.
some strength.
Right?
That means you wasn't doing nothing. You was exerting strength. You was doing something. You were in motion. You was doing something. It wasn't giving us the notion that you was laid back in your lazy boy,
All right.
sipping on whatever you sip on. I'm gonna be nice in your Kool-Aid.
All right. Thank you.
And expecting God to show up and show out. No. You were busy doing what the last command of Him that you received from God to do.
All right.
It's like being in the military. And if you have ever been in the military, I'm going to tell you how it works. When you are first commissioned or you first join the military, you sit back and wait for orders.
All right.
Once you receive orders, those orders tell you what to do. You follow the orders that you receive.
All right.
Those orders are explicit. They tell you when to show up, what time to show up, and what you will do when you get there. You do exactly as the orders order you.
Right.
You follow the orders to a T. When you do what the orders tell you what to do, when you get there, you have new orders. And Every time you complete those orders, you will have or you will be giving new orders. When you complete a set of orders, you wait on new orders. What do you do when you complete orders? You continue the old orders until new orders come.
Okay.
When you get saved, when you give yourself to God, you have received orders. You do those orders until new orders come. Which says you don't have anything not to do. You continue to do those orders until you get new orders. So there is not a believer that doesn't have anything to do. Do what your last orders told you to do until you get new orders.
All right.
If you were instructed to go out and witness to the homeless, you do that until you get new order. Not till you get tired.
Amen.
Or till you feel that you're done. No, that is not what the orders say.
Right.
The orders did not say when you feel. Orders don't consider your feelings.
Praise
No, orders only consider its final outcome.
God. All right.
Now let me say that again, just in case that one went over your head. Orders consider its, not your, its final outcome. The total mission's final outcome.
Amen.
You are only a small piece of a puzzle in the total mission.
All right.
Remember, Lord, I'll do whatever you tell me to do until I don't want to do it no more. See, that's what we really want to say, but we don't say. Because it's always until our feelings get involved. Because we start looking around and start saying, well, I'm the only one working.
That's right. That's the truth.
I'm the only one cleaning the church. I'm the only one doing this particular ministry. I'm the only one cooking this fried chicken. I'm the only one doing this door-to-door ministry. I'm the only one helping out the pastor. I'm the only one calling the sick and shut in. They should be tired of being sick and shut in. Isn't it interesting? Before we got on the committee, we were so anxious and perceivably dedicated. We were going to change the world. such a vision that when we get involved, we was going to be so dedicated until we got on, and then it seemed like everybody else got off. Oh, well, I know it's getting quiet in Mount Zion, Baptist, Holiness, Pentecostal, Jesus only,
Praise God.
baptized, Holiness, Seventh Baptized, Christian, Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But it's interesting how it's all going to change until we get involved, and then everything stops. Well, we never considered maybe we're the problem.
That's right.
Amen.
But it's all good from the outside. We have to stop looking at things from our perspective
Amen.
and start looking at things from God's perspective. See, God's perspective is so much different than ours. So good to see Sister Denise in the house today.
Yes.
Bless you.
Yes.
But see, when we look at things from how God sees things, believe me, it will be different. Because God sees things from a different lens. He sees things from a clear lens. See, our lens, we have to clean them off regularly because things attract themselves to our lens that we did not ask for them to come. The word tells us that we have to but we ain't I look at the wrong Bible. But wait upon the Lord. We have to even wait on the Lord with regard to our answer.
All right.
We are so quick to want to stop doing something. We are short in patience. We are in this so microwave society that we expect everything quickly. They have drive-through everything almost now. Even drive-through funeral home. I guess drive-through grave sites are next. Drive-through involvements. We got to be careful with some of these quick fixes. It takes time to have a good, seasoned meal. It's like the preparation time in preparing, just like a good meatloaf. It takes time. The preparation of it takes time. You can't just throw that together. You gotta prepare your seasoning and put it in the meat and then let it sit. Marinate and then put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate overnight. And sometimes, a couple of nights to really let it blend in. Same thing in relationships. You just can't just jump in and you found the right one. And you just met them. But we want everything so quickly. And receiving your salvation, you come to the Lord, but it's a process for you to get your salvation intact and rooted and grounded. You just can't jump right back out there and start running with your friends that you used to run with. Because you haven't got anything to hold on to your new change yet. You are a new blade of grass that can be uprooted too quickly. But we are so eager to get back into the fellowship of our friends. And they are not always looking out for your best interest.
That's right.
So, wait. And let the Lord finish this good work that He has started. When we're waiting, well, what do? Study. Get in His Word. Waiting is like a waiter at a restaurant. You're working, you're serving. You're receiving and you're giving. But you're receiving and you're giving what the Word is giving and you're receiving. That means you're making yourself available for God to give to you, and you're making yourself available for God to use you. So you're getting yourself in a position to be used by God. That's what you're doing. Because ultimately, that's what we all are preparing ourselves for. To be a willing vessel. to be used by God. And the more you are a willing vessel, the more you can be used. The more you can be used, the more you will be used, and the more you are used, the more beneficial you will be to the kingdom. The more beneficial you are to the kingdom, the more important you become. The more valuable you become to the kingdom. The more valuable you are to the kingdom, the more indispensable you are. See, you're making yourself an asset,
Right.
not a liability.
Amen.
That's what the devil don't want you to become. He's trying to derail you from becoming an asset. He wants you to become lazy, distracted, and unproductive. And if he can do either of those things to you, you become useless. And a broken vessel leaks. Who picks up a broken or cracked cup to fill it up with precious ointment? No one with any sense. No, you'll bypass it. And God is very choosy about who he uses. Oh my God. So when he called, he called you because he can trust you. And when you can be trusted, you have positioned yourself in such a position. Oh, but listen to this though. You have to also realize you became a target. Because whenever you become useful, you also became a target. But don't be dismayed. God will protect his valuable assets. He will protect that which is his. Jesus said, I haven't lost any.
Not one. Not one. Thank you, Lord.
None that you have given me.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
See, so you want to be nothing in the world. That's exciting. So what? You have a target on your back. Jesus is there.
Amen. Amen. Praise God.
And nothing can come your direction without going through him.
Yes, God.
Because you are protected. But to be used by him, that's awesome. And I close with this. Last week was an awesome service.
Yes, it was.
Yes, yes.
Awesome service. Awesome service. And then Monday morning, received a continuation of the word. From Sister Sheila, from the Lord. Directly from the throne. A continuation of God's word that we had heard. Definitely a confirmation of what God is saying. And just as an encouragement to her and what God has been saying all along, 4 days after she gave me the word, the door started opening. 4 days. 4 days. God is in the rapidly moving business right now. But I say it because of this. She told us that God's going to open the door. And if you're sensitive, He wasn't going to only open it for me.
That's right.
That's why I'm saying it for you. She said, if you stick with me and just follow me as I follow Christ, you cannot miss the door likewise.
Amen.
Praise God. Praise God.
The door has. I am telling you, the door has started opening.
Praise God. Praise God. Praise God.
I lie not.
I know he already gave you another confirmation, because when he said,
Say it.
she said, "Ooh, surrender." Y'all need to surrender. Some things
Praise God.
that need to be cleansed
Praise
out,
God.
and it's within all of us. He said, when you got to walk, you got to be clean. And the only one gonna clean it is God.
Amen.
Who said I don't know my hope? He said, because I'm walking. I am going to walk because he is making me stronger to walk. Thank you, Lord.
This is the season.
Who did the season? It's the season. It's the season.
Season.
Glory to God.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Yes, thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord.
Peace.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah. I got confirmation in 4 days. 4 days.
Hallelujah.
Manifestation.
Yes.
4 days. I'm talking about, I ain't talking about no little stuff either. I'm talking about some big stuff.
Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard the good thing God has in store.
Take my old shoes and some new ones on.
It's available. God just needs a vessel. All you have to say is, Lord, use me. And He'll use you. Just be a willing vessel. That's all you got to do. Hallelujah. Father God, I thank you. I thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Ah, my God. Thank you, God. Never again shall we be the same. Never again. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Father, we thank you for this wonderful day. We thank you for the enlightening word and this revelation word. Thank you for the blessing that you are causing to be upon us and for the blessing that you're taking us to. Thank you for choosing us.
Yes, Lord.
Oh my God, thank you, Lord. For setting us up to be a blessing. You didn't have to do it, but you chose us. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. We'll forever praise you. We'll forever tell the world it's all because of you. Help us never to bring shame to you nor to ourselves, but to always give you praise and glory. In Jesus' wonderful name.